What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right, so well, tonight we're getting in some Thursday scrims, of course sponsored by the Tonino Lamborghini energy drink. So of course now just waiting to see if everyone's going to be in the lobby and ready to go. I am hosting the first lobby, so yeah, it's going to start when I press the start button, which is now. All right, so well, we're about to move on up and get into our first matchup, which is going to be over on the Vikendi map. So you're going to get everything started, see where these teams are going to be going, of course, where that flight path is going to be taking us. But of course, first things first, we need to get on in and have a look at the teams. We need to see which teams we got in this lobby, and of course, then you need to give us your predictions as to who you think is going to be clutching it out. Of course, we also have the giveaway competition running for the top fragger for the month of February. So be sure to enter and get your team in. If you are the top fragger, you've got some lovely prizes. You'll see a little bit more of that in the ad that should be coming up soon. All right, so well, here we are in the game. You can see everyone now in position. Just waiting now to see where the teams are going to be going. Let's have a quick look at the teams, though. So, of course, over in slot 2, we've got the players there from the Aces. We have Resurrection over in slot 3. We've got the team from HIDDEN eSports over in slot 4. Over in 5, we've got Euphoria Elite. In slot 6, we've got the players from the Coochie Kings. Of course, in 7, we don't have anyone. Over in slot 8, we've got the team there from Freeze Gaming. Over in 9, we've got the Mortify Assassins. Of course, in slot 10, we've got the players coming in from H么LO Gaming. In 11, we've got the Raptor Squad. In slot 12, we have MuFFiA. And of course, the final 4 over in slot 13. In 14, we've got fatalEsports. We also have XENO E-Sports in slot 15. HIDDEN nãLEAF in slot 16. Then we've got the players there in slot 18 being the Unknown Sovereigns. Over in 19, we've got the Zany Aura team. Also Genocide in 20, Shuku in 21. In 22, we've got TEAMsync. We've got the players from the Rotators over in slot 23. In 24, we've got XENO. And then, of course, last but not least, we have the players from Destiny Gaming. So, of course, you can see the flight path is coming in from the north of Kishas and heading straight down right in between Milna and a winery. So, very interesting flight path there. Of course, way over towards that far western side. So now waiting to see what these teams are going to be doing. As you can see, quite a few of them already starting the push over towards the eastern front. But we have 2 teams, in fact, heading straight down into Dobro Mesto. So you can see that, of course, being the players from Agent, as well as the other team that we've got right here being the players from TEAMsync. So there is a little bit of potential for these teams to get stuck into some early game engagements. We'll keep a watchful eye on that. Of course, Villa also a pretty spicy spot. As you can see, several teams also now moving up into that position. Of course, the first knock already coming through right on this front. We're jumping straight on up into the action. The players here from XENO now down to the last hopeful. This, of course, being Yaya. Oh, Yaya, down they go. Badly, just moving up and yeah, popping those heads straight in. All right, so with that, the first team gets sent right back into the lobby. Let's quickly jump up here to the coal mine. As you can see, we've got a few teams also in a very close proximity. This, of course, being the players from fatalEsports. Now just running away, heading on off into safety. We've got the players from Res right there behind them. Ooh, got a few snowmobiles. There we go. Kobe not coming in to rescue his teammate. And of course, we've got 3 teams up in port. Let's quickly jump in and see. You heard a few shots just as we jumped away. But the players here from the final 4 now making their way around. You see, we've got Shuku over towards the east and, of course, over towards the western side. We've got the team coming in there from Freeze Gaming. So this could develop into a fairly interesting sandwich. But, of course, it seems like the team from Freeze are starting to head further south. Jumping up into the spot here where we've got the players, of course, from Agent, keeping a very watchful eye on the team we have just off in the distance. That, of course, being the players from TEAMsync. So waiting to see whether or not these teams are going to be pushing in on each other, where the first bid, well, the next bid rather, of action is going to be coming from. It also looks pretty hot and spicy over in Volnova and Hot Springs. As you can see, we've got 2 teams in either spot. Of course, Winery, we've got the Aces alongside the players here. This being the Raptor Squad. So, yeah, a lot of potential all across the map. just keeping a watchful eye, waiting to see where the action is going to come from. And of course, how this round will unfold. But of course, as per usual, give us your predictions in the chat. Let us know who do you think is going to be clutching it out on the Vikendi map. Next up, we're heading over in towards Sanok. So it's going to be pretty spicy. And of course, lastly, we're heading over in towards the Miramar map just to end things off there for the evening. But let's see, a lot of potential action could come from these positions. Several teams now still just getting their loot on. No one engaging just yet. But of course, we're waiting to see who's going to be starting those engagements. All right, so I think the official dog, yeah, I think he might be renaming himself to the AFK dog, maybe. I think that seems a little bit more appropriate, but whatever. Here we go. Ooh, let's quickly jump up to here. The players from Zany Aura now making a bit of a rotation. Just saw another team in close proximity. They're definitely now just moving about, trying to find any opposing teams. There we go. You can see the team there from Fate just off in the distance, or rather Fatal. Quick few handbrake turns coming in. All right, any other teams? Ooh, no one really too close. Oh, there we go. Got a bit of action coming in now in the kill feed and just trying to find it on the map quick. Where is it? Ah, over there. Dobro Mesto is the place to be. Jumping straight on up into that. You can see the players here from HIDDEN eSports. Now starting the engagement there with Sync. Ooh, Armand sending one across, and it seems like Potato is the last remaining player here for TEAMsync. He's now trying to move up to Shinu to get that res going. So let's see, will he be able to pull this one off, or will the team from Agent push on up and get the squad wipe? They definitely do have the numbers in their favor, and of course you can see Potato now trying to get that res in, but I'm seeing one of the players from Agent coming in from the north. He might very well find this angle. The Agent, oh, there they go, pushing right in, finding the hits and sending them right back into the lobby. So there we go, the next team to be sent off. Let's quickly jump up to Freeze. Ooh, the players there from the Rotators are also now going head to head, popping in a quick few shots. Nothing too crazy just yet, but let's jump up into Villanova. See, maybe we got some action going over here. This, of course, being the players there from Mortify Assassins. Popping off a quick few shots, but in fact, we got 3 teams now battling things out. Was it 3? Was it just 2? Can't I count? Let's go for 2. Ooh, all right, so Grizzly now just trying to find the angle. We got Overwatch, of course, also still alive, going in for that res on Mickey. Here we go, successfully gets the res, but now the players here from Mortify starting to push in. Ooh, there we go. The aces also now starting to pop in a few hits as well. So the engagements are definitely starting to pick up as the teams are getting closer and closer together. Ooh, let's look at this Mount Kresnik. Looks like it could be pretty spicy. We got the team from Freeze here right alongside the res team. So good Logic holding up on that far end all by himself. But the rest of the team, in fact, now moving up right behind them. You can see Cancer now getting hit in the process. Connor, of course, now just patiently waiting for Logic to step out so he can put those heads in. Uzi at the ready. They're lying in wait. But of course, the same can be said there for the rest team. So Nova now cooking up a quick nade, sending it across over towards Logic. Doesn't seem to find its way on in, but of course, well... Ooh, hoping to see a few more hits come. You can see Dizzy and Leonidas now starting to take aim. Oh, as they try to get those first few shots in towards Connor. So Connor now just trying to survive, but of course the players there from Mortify also now lighting up the kill feed. Several hits flying up in all directions. The team there from the Rotators now getting hit. Right, so Connor sending another one off. That seems to be a smoke grenade. Maybe just trying to lure the players out, or maybe force them to move up into a position where they could actually get those visuals on them. But of course, looking at the map, as you can see, several teams already making their way on up in towards the zone. So our points of contention. Contention. There we go. Oh, well done. The players from Mortify Assassins. Yes, getting their hits in. Sending the players there right back into the lobby. But of course, let's quickly jump back to freeze. As you can see, they're starting to mobilize themselves, getting ready to rotate. But we've got Shuku now also moving on up over towards Mount Kresnik. Here they come, just barging straight on into this compound. Nice trade-off here for Rez. One team up ahead, of course, now rotating out, and up comes yet another one to replace them. A little bit of free fire coming in here from Tiger, just trying to anticipate those angles, but of course Dizzy just comes strafing right around the corner, puts the hits in. We got Ayaz now also just sending up a quick nade over in that direction. But of course, you can see that bounce not working out as planned. We got Flash also now keeping a very watchful eye. Leonidas moving up there just to help solidify the position there with Dizzy. Right, so a lot of utilities now getting flung all over the place. Ooh, that one gets really close to Leonidas. Let's see now, Ayaz now just trying to move up. You can hear Logic moving in, trying to see if he can find that angle. Logic, of course, now moving up just to rejoin back up with the rest of the team. It's 18 teams still alive, 64 players remaining. You can see Flash, of course, now just moving up into the distance there. Leonidas also still keeping a watchful eye, moving up to get a little bit of a height advantage. Flash, of course, just up ahead of the wall here. There we go, making a quick rotation. Pretty sure Leonidas saw that. Here we go, testing, moving in. Leonidas just still staying up on that roof. Is he going to jump down? It looks like that might be the case. Let's see. Ooh, comes in for a drop. Down goes Flash. All right, so one down, one to go. Ayaz now being the last remaining player contending the players here from Reds. Let's see, will he be able to move on in and get those shots? Got the M24 at the ready, misses the first shot. Ooh, looks like we've got a flare festival off in the distance there. Several flares getting sent up. But of course now Ayaz is not too phased about that. He is just trying to escape, trying to stay alive as long as he possibly can. Of course, you see the players here now also getting a little bit of a visit coming in there. So we've got a halo off in the distance. The players here from Zany now just trying to move around. See those flares. I don't know where they went. They're somewhere. Probably not too far away. We've got a drop coming down as well off in the distance there. Just hear the planes going crazy overhead. So everyone now just hugging the perimeter of the zone. But of course, we got the next shift coming in. The players, of course, right over here, trying to see if they can find those angles. This being the Halo team. And we've got the players there from Xeno just across the river. So Roach and Co really just popping in these hits, trying to get those shots. And of course, Roach finds the hit in on 80. Ziggy now moving up for the res, but the shots are still flying in there from Xeno. They are now just defending this bridge, trying to take full advantage of their positioning. Ooh, there we go. Yet another hit coming in, but of course that one. Ooh. That actually came all the way across there from the players from Zany. So Halo now caught in a very tough position. Move too much to the one side and you get hit by the players here from Xeno. Again, moving too much off to the other side, puts you right in the line of fire there for the players from Zany. As you can see them now just moving in from behind. So FaZe doesn't seem to phase at the current moment. We've got AD and Co, of course, not just trying to defend the position. But of course, they still need to get on up into zone. They only have about 35 seconds left or so. Of course, now in the meantime, the shots are just going off over here as the players start moving in. Hidden Leaf now just quickly trying to recover a little bit of health. You can see the final four just up ahead. Caesar now right there on the edge, just quickly moving up in behind the tree. Will he find the angle on Moon? Ooh, they're doing a bit of a dance. The shots start flying. Oh, there we go. Down they go. The players from Final Four getting sent right on back into the lobby. But of course, now quickly jumping up to the players here from Agent. Oh, Arman getting hit in the process. You can see the team just up ahead. That, of course, being the players from the Coochie Kings, just popping in the hits, defending their position here. Taking an interesting spread as well, I might say. Must say. Right, but of course, they all still need to move on up into that zone. Waiting to see if anyone's going to try and take this engagement. Of course, you can see several points on the map. The teams are actually just trying to battle it out on the edge of the zone. They haven't really rotated in just yet. So waiting to see whether or not they'll be able to make those rotations and get in successfully. Well, of course, that is what the players here from Agent Esports is attempting right now. And of course, right down in the south here. Got a few more shots now flying up from Fatal right over towards the players there from Mortify Assassins. So Thomas now just trying to move up, trying to smoke his way on into that zone. Quick few suppression shots now flying in as Thomas tries to get the rotation done. His teammate also trying to get on up into zone. No idea where he is. There we go. Finds Zizzo. But of course, the players here now from Fatal Esports. I don't know what I'm saying today, but here they come. They're moving in. So Thomas and teammate now left to try and push on in. But of course, got a beautiful gatekeeping being set up here by the Fatal Esports team. Few shots now flying up towards Thomas. Zizzo also now just trying to find the appropriate approach to get on up into zone. Got a rock and a little shack right there on the edge. Let's see whether or not he'll be able to make it on in. Nice little bit of pre-fire just fishing into the smoke. They're landing quite a few hits actually on Insane. You can see that blue zone, of course, slowly but surely just eating away at their health. The smoke's now also starting to dissipate. So they're starting to run out of options. They need to get on up into zone. The players there from MuFFiA also now popping in a few hits over towards the players there from MuFFiA. Or MuFFiA putting them into Halo. Definitely starting to light up. But of course, Thomas now, about to go down. Zizzo now trying to make a quick dash for it. And down he goes. The players there from Fatal landing those fatal hits, sending them right on back. XENO, of course, now still holding up right here alongside the players from MuFFiA. But in fact, they've started to push on in, turning up the pressure, trying to get the jump on them. So XENO now testing the water, moving up bit by bit. We saw a pretty crazy performance coming in from Heineko yesterday. Let's see, will he be able to go 2 for 2 on the second day once again? The players there from Agent, of course, now lighting up that kill feed as well. We've got a few nades actually now flying up towards MuFFiA. So these teams can actually afford to fight in this current position. They are pretty close to that zone. So no immediate danger on that front. Aside from the nades now just getting flung all the way across. See MuFFiA now just trying to regroup a little bit. Trying to get the security of the compound there. Heineko getting knocked out in the process. Roach now setting up a quick molly. That zone now slowly but surely starting to inch its way forward. There we go. Beautiful nade coming in there. Roach getting that successful molly in, of course. Yet another one are coming in from Devil. Heineko just getting raised up, and of course down he goes once again. You can see Devil's now actually just trying to take aim as we've got Dill just up ahead. But of course that blue zone is now forcing them to make a decision. Are they going to try and stay and just like settle this fight, or are they going to try and get on into that blue zone? I'm hoping for their bot that they actually decide to move on up into the blue into the zone itself, because yeah, at the end of the day it's not really worth it trying to battle it out. Let's see, but of course several hits now just lighting up the kill feed once again. Quickly jumping over towards the western side. As you can see, the players over here from Zany now right here in the mix. We've got the team from the Coochie Kings off in the distance, or actually right in front of them. And of course, we've got the players here from Agent also on the opposite end of that sandwich. But here we go. Coochie now starting to push on in. Alpha now seems to be one of the last few remaining players, tries to get the shots, but of course Empire just lands the hits and sends them right on back. So with that, we have 11 teams remaining, and of course now the teams are starting to close on in, heading into that more centralized portion of the zone. You can see Bradley, of course, lighting up a few shots there in the kill feed as well. And see, will the players here from Agent be able to get around them and make a successful entry into zone, seeing that it's shifted up once again. So they now have a little bit of distance to cover to get on into that zone. But of course, first they have to cross a few hurdles, then of course being, well, along the likes of the players here from the Coochie Kings just up ahead of them. MuFFiA now taking a few shots. Oh, just trying to get on behind that tree, but it's not enough cover. Bradley just managing to pop those hits in with a Mini 14. Of course, now Gyro God moving up into the side here. Would he be able to make it up to his teammate? Only 15 seconds or so remain on the clock. And as we know, the res takes about 10 seconds, so pretty sure they're going to run out of time. Bradley, of course, now starting to move on in, coming in for that thirst. See the kill feed now once again getting a few hits coming in. Bradley not even waiting, he just moves straight on up, puts the hit straight on in and sends them right on off into that lobby. Let's quickly jump back over towards the players here from XENO. As you can see them, of course, now just battling it out here with MuFFiA once again. Or is that still? Either way, here they come, moving up. Heineko, oh, getting knocked in the process. Both teams actually are having rotated on up into zone. Let's see who will be able to take this fight. Will it be MuFFiA or will it be the players from XENO? Team there from Rez also now contributing to the damage, popping in a quick few shots. Down goes Dill. Devil's coming up there with a Mach 14. Just letting it rip on full auto. So Ash and Show now just patiently waiting. You can see Roach, of course, very low on health. But of course, the players here from Freeze moving up right behind them. Connor now just stepping up, popping a quick hit in towards Ash. Ash now trying to put in a few more hits, but Connor gets the final blow. Demon now keeping a watchful eye, but of course, Connor getting hit in the process. Let's see, will Demon be able to get the final clutch hits? Oh, he tries to move in, but XENO, they've just got their scopes trained right on him, but of course it is quite difficult to outrun a Mach 14. Alright, let's jump down over here to the players from HIDDEN LEAF. As you can see them now also taking a little bit of damage as the shots start flying on in there from the Euphoria Elite team. So Kesh now, of course, being the last remaining hopeful for the HIDDEN LEAFs. Let's see, will he be able to get these hits going? The Euphoria Elite team looking pretty strong with their numbers there. Oh, that nade was so close. HIDDEN nearly getting knocked out. But of course, we've got another team just off in the distance. That being the players there from fatalEsports. Let's see, are they going to try and move on in? Just to cause a little bit of a disruption to what we've got going on here. You can see Kobe already moving up, just trying to get a little bit of a visual. But of course, now MuFFiA and Jelly both now just dashing on in. Kesh now caught in a bit of trouble. Oh, tries to put the hits in, but MuFFiA sends him right back to the butchery. But of course, the players there, as you can see from Fatal now, improving their position, trying to get the third party in. Alright, so now they're opting for the ambush approach, considering themselves as a few bushes. But of course, now the players here from Rez popping in a few hits over towards the Unknown Sovereigns. See them just off towards that eastern side. So Titus and Striker, now the two remaining players. They're trying to get the res in on Psychedelic. But of course, now Dizzy is moving in. We also still have the Aces just off in the distance. So up comes Dizzy and Leonidas. Oh, with the first line of assault moving right in. Dizzy popping in a quick few shots. It is now down to Striker. Let's see, will he be able to maintain this? Logic also now stepping on in, coming in with a bit of a wide rotation and finds the hit, sends them right back. just to show off a little bit. He pops it in with the M24. The players here from the Aces, of course, now having heard the shots, in fact, now moving up, trying to see if they can get a bit of a third party going there. But of course, you can see the teams are now just starting to get on up in each other's business, seeing that they're running out of space. So 6 teams remaining, 17 players still alive. Slowly but surely the numbers are starting to drop, but of course the players here from Fatal now getting hit in the process. We got Lobby actually coming up the side with the AWAM. With Kobe, of course, taking a quick few hits in the process. We got Draco now right here on the side as well. Let's see, will Lobby be able to send anyone back into the lobby? Well, he's already sent 2 people packing. Let's see, will he be able to add a few more to that list? But of course, you can see he's got a bit of a flank coming in on his position as well. Robotnik actually rotating up right around the edge. Coming in with a bit of a sneak attack. But Kobe now just off in the distance, just moving back and forth. Oh, there we go. Beautiful shots coming in from Robotnik. But of course, Lobby right here alongside him. Minson now moving up once again. You can see Draco also on the approach. So 2 players remain for the Fatal team. And of course, we still have a full squad here for the players from Euphoria Elite. There we go. That nade now getting flung in, but of course, just passing right by them. Fortunately for the players here from Euphoria, that was only a smoke. Oh, XENO now just off in the distance there, as you can see, moving in right between the players from the Coochie Kings and, of course, Rez. It's a really tough position to be in, but, of course, 6 teams remain. 3 of them you can see off in the distance, 2 of which we have right in front of us. And then the last one just off over towards that northeastern position. Lobby now taking a few hits in the process. Not down and out just yet. So let's see, will they be able to find the angle here? Lobby really trying to hold on. Trying to not expose himself too much. Of course, now stepping up with his M249. Trying to rotate a little bit around the edge. Could be a bit risky as we've got 2 other players from the Euphoria Elite. You can see them, Vegeta and Jelly, just off to the side. So rotate too much. And it could be quite a detrimental decision, that. But let's see. Will Lobby be able to get these hits going? So Lobby now deciding not to risk that just yet. We got Robotnik, of course, now stepping up, trying to find a few more hits. That zone shifting up just ever so slightly over towards the north. So the players over here definitely need to get on in. You can just hear the chaos erupting off on the edge here, as everyone is now just trying to find those angles, trying to get those hits in. But of course, now the players here from Aces actually moving in, finding the first few hits in on the Reds team. Down they go. 5 teams remain. The Aces now trying to move on into position. The players there, of course, from Euphoria Elite, they have zone in their favor. As you can see, the team there from XENO actually now trying to move on up. Devils getting caught out by the blue zone. Ooh, Kobe getting hit in the process. So we still have Lobby and Draco remaining for the team there from Fatal. So a little bit of a hesitation. The players don't want to move up just yet. But of course, now Draco popping in a quick shot as well. Putting the head straight across over towards the Coochie Kings. You see the players here from the Aces keeping a very watchful eye. Alright, so the team there from Fatal now down to only 2 players. You've got 2 squads left with 4 players. That, of course, being the players there from the Coochie Kings as well as the team from Euphoria Elite. The rest of the lobby is down to duos. So up they come, trying to move on in as this blue zone is leaving them with no other option. They have to move up. You see Badly and his teammate, of course, now just patiently waiting on the edge, but in fact, their heads actually coming in from the aces. There we go, Lucky now right there alongside Robotnik as he gets hit in the process. Kajan now moving up as well. Robotnik still just up ahead. This is a really tough position to be in. Move too much once again, and you're right in the open, as you can see right there. MuFFiA just finding an absolute easy shot and taking full advantage of that. Of course, now Lobby just trying to sneak his way forward. For the players there, of course, now from the Euphoria Elite team, still sitting on all 4 players alive. Draco not getting hit in the process. 2 players remain for the Coochie Kings. Let's see, will they be able to make it up into zone safely? Of course, the zone shifting up onto this ridge. So their options are really starting to run out. You can see Lobby now just successfully getting that res in on his teammate. But of course, the players here now starting to move on in. Euphoria Elite, they pretty much assume they've got this one in the back. So let's see, will they be able to get that done successfully? As they're only up against 2 squads, which is of course 2 squads of duos. So you've got Empire and Manu on the one side. So MuFFiA and Robotnik moving on up into position, trying to see if they can find the angles on then. And then on the other side, we've got Lovey and Draco, with of course Vegeta and Jelly keeping a watchful eye on that side. Up comes a little bit of utilities there. Now let's see, was that a bomb? Yes, it was. Right, Robotnik now moving up, trying to improve his position. Of course, we still have Empire just off on the side. He actually starts to rotate on up. Robotnik not really having anywhere to hide. MuFFiA now just holding his position, but of course, Manu and teammates starting to push on up. A few mollies now getting flung. Oh, MuFFiA taking a few hits. Manu also getting hit in the process. Empire now moving up. Let's see which way around he's going to try and rotate. Oh, the players really starting to go head to head. Vegeta now getting knocked out in the process as well. Robotnik now trying to move on up. Let's see, will they be able to clutch it out? Draco now the last remaining player here for the Fatal team. So essentially, this could pretty much be a 1v1v1. Well, actually, this is a squad still. Right, so Lobby is still alive. We, of course, still have the players here just off on the edge. But of course, they're caught in the blue zone, so they're going to start running out of options. Yep, down they go, succumbing to that blue. The players here from Euphoria now looking pretty strong, pretty decent. But the players from Fatal still have a little bit of an upper hand. Slight bit of an advantage. Let's see, will they be able to capitalize on that and get those hits going? Or will the players from Euphoria Elite be the elite team here and send them right into that lobby? MuFFiA, of course, very low on health. Several nades now getting flung all over the place. Jelly, the first one to go down. Up they come. Fatal now starting to push on in. Quite a bit of an exchange going back and forth, and everything is now riding on Robotnik. If he goes down that cliff, there is no way up aside from rotating through the blue zone. So Lobby and Draco now on the move in a hot pursuit, trying to see if they can find Robotnik. Up they come, they've spotted him. Oh, down goes Lobby, but the blue zone also now catches up. Oh! And down they go. That was the players from Fatal. Wow, that was a fatal error. Running into the blue zone and, of course, then succumbing to the blue. What a tough one that was. But, of course, well done nonetheless to the players here from Euphoria Elite, coming in with that chicken dinner and ending up with 8 kills. Of course, the team there from Fatal finishing off in 2nd place with 6 kills. Then we had the players here from the Coochie Kings finishing off in 3rd place with 10 kills. The Aces in 4th coming in there, as you can see, of course, with 9 kills as well. XENO finishing off their play with 3 kills in 5th. We got the rest team then coming in with 10 kills in 6th place. We have the Unknown Sovereigns finishing up in 7th with 1. We got the Hidden Leaf team finishing in 8th place with 3 kills. And of course, Freeze finishing in 9th with 2. We got MuFFiA in 10th with 5. The team there from Agent finishing in 11th with 4. Then, of course, we got the players from Zany in 12th place. Cuckoo coming in 13th. Then we got the Mortify Assassins finishing in 14th place with 8 kills. Well done. Halo finishing up in 15th. We've got the team coming in. This is Destiny Gaming in 16th place. The final 4 finishing up in 17th place. We got the team also then from Genocide. Assume that is. Yes. Finishing up in 18th place. We've got the Rotators in 19th with 1. Then we have another team here. The Raptor Squad finishing up in 20th place. We got the players here from TEAMsync finishing up in 21st. And then, of course, the players there from God Abyss, I assume this is, up in 22nd place. All right, so, well, there we go. There we have it. That brings us to the end of our games here for this evening. Well, what am I saying? Oh, the first round. That brings us to the end of our first game for the evening. All right. Woo! Almost got myself a bit stressed there. But yeah, so we're heading up into the next one. As I mentioned earlier, it's going to be on the Sanhok map. So be sure to stay tuned. We'll be bringing you guys back with the action in a short few moments. So don't go anywhere. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so well, we're about to head on up into the next matchup, which of course will be on the Sanhok map. So yeah, definitely going to be seeing a few interesting things coming from that. We've seen quite a performance coming in from the teams in the previous match, so looking forward to seeing what we'll be having in the Sanhok map. And of course, well, we have that giveaway running as well for the top fraggers. So if you haven't seen anything about that, and you've not been paying any attention whatsoever, I'll just play the ad again. All right, so here we have a quick ad. Right, so well, there we go. There we have it. As you can see, of course, the prize going out to the top fragger there. So curious to see who's going to be the player to take that. And of course, well, that is running for the month of Feb. So be sure to get your registrations in, get your team on board. And well, yeah, if you're the top fragger, you could be walking away with some awesome prizes. Of course, you know, some of the prizes coming in there from the sponsor, which is Tonino Lamborghini energy drink. So yeah, a few interesting things to come on board. And of course, yeah, we'll be telling you a little bit more about the energy drink once I've got one in my hand. All right, so well, without further ado, let's jump on into the match and have a quick look at the teams that we've got coming into the Sanhok map. All right, so here we are. We got the players there from the Aces, of course, up in slot 2. Once again, we've got the team then over in slot 3 being the Resurrection team. We have HIDDEN eSports over in slot 4. Over in slot 5, we have Euphoria Elite. Up in slot 6, we've got the Coochie Kings. In 7, we have the ESCAPADES. In slot 8, we've got the Freeze Gaming team. Mortify Assassins over in slot 9. We've got a Halo over in slot 10. In slot 11, we have the Raptor Squad. Of course, over in slot 12, we've got the MuFFiA team. In 13, we've got Final 4. In 14, we have the players from fatalEsports. I can't read. We've got XENO over in slot 15. We got a HIDDEN LEAF in 16. In 17, I'm just gonna call them Jinchuriki. I don't know, whatever. That name. Here they are. We got the players from the Unknown Sovereigns over in 18. Zany in slot 19. We've got the Genocide team in 20. Shuku in 21. We have the players from TEAMsync over in slot 22. The Rotators in 23. Got Abyss over in 24. And then, of course, the players from Destiny Gaming over in slot 25. The flight path taking us from the south there, as you can see, Sami, and heading all the way up to HIDDEN over in the north. So very westerly flight path here, but of course, this being Sanhok, the teams have quite a bit of access all across the map. You can see a few teams now heading over towards that far eastern side, but of course, 2 teams pushing straight on in towards boot camp. So let's see who we have over here. This, of course, will be, well, we've got a few shots, in fact, this being the players from God Abyss. We've got the team here also right there alongside them being a Halo, as well as the players there from the Coochie Kings. So you can see several shots now already just getting fired off in all directions. First team out, that is the players from HMLO Gaming. Now we're down to 2 teams remaining up in boot camp. See everyone now just trying to get their footing, trying to move around, trying to get some weapons and get those hits. But of course, a few shots now coming in from Jink. See them now just lighting up that kill feed. The Aces also now starting to pop off a quick few hits. Of course, several points of contention all across the map here. As you can see, Shuku now just trying to move up, trying to stay alive as long as they possibly can. But of course, well, yeah, they've got the players from Agent right here on their doorstep. Another team has been sent on back into the lobby. The players here from the HIDDEN LEAF trying to move their way around. Of course, jumping straight on up into Paradise. As you can see, we got 2 teams also holding up right here. This being the Aces and the players here from the Unknown Sovereigns. And then there's another team. There we go. That, of course, being the players from Mortify Assassins. So pretty spicy action already from the get-go. 3 teams also dropping right here. So the Aces now taking up Few defensive positions there. The hits now starting to fly in once again. As you can see, the shots coming in here from the Aces, holding up on the roof, trying to get in a quick few shots. And of course, we got Coffin here as well, just running off in the distance. Ooh, the MuFFiA team going at it once again. Shuku now also adding in a few hits of their own. So by none, also a pretty hot and spicy position. But let's quickly jump back over towards the players here from Shuku. As you can see, quite a few shots now coming in from their side. Of course, still right here alongside the players from HIDDEN eSports. You see Gyro now moving up into position right here alongside that window. Up comes Flash, the shots fly in. Oh, down goes Gyro. MuFFiA OP now, the last remaining hopeful is good. Oh, I wanted to say he's got very low health, but of course, well, we saw what happened with that. Here we go, the players now from the Mortify Assassins right here alongside the Aces. Oh, the hits now starting to fly once again. The Aces now just turning up the pressure. The Assassins down to their last hopeful, and down they go. Dilligaff landing the finishing blow. The fatal hit, sending them right on into the lobby, but of course quickly jumping up in towards by none. As you can see, the players over here being from TEAMsync right here alongside the players there from the ESCAPADES. So slowly but surely things are starting to quiet down as the teams are getting over most of those engagements. But of course now Sync closing up on the ESCAPADES here. Let's see, will Potato get a clutch, or will he just potato this one? Oh, yep, that was a potato bomb. A little bit of a rip right there. Right, so everyone are just trying to see if they can find any potential angles. Look at the players from Fate, of course, down in Kampong. Oh, Sufyan trying to make a quick dash up into safety, but the shots just find their way straight over towards him. As the players here from Sync just put the hits right in. You see Shinu now moving up as well. Ooh, there we go. Trying to move on up. Shinu now right on the edge. Potato also trying to find that angle, actually jumping across onto the roof. Trying to gain entry into the building. We've got Corona, of course, now moving up as well. Potato now not wasting any time, getting ready to rush straight on upstairs. Ooh, Corona lets it fly, puts the hits right in. But now, Atish, bless you, gets sent right back into the lobby. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'll just call them bless you. Because if I say that, it sounds like I'm sneezing. Let's jump up into this action over here with the Destiny Gaming squad. Ooh, as you can see, Fire King now just trying to lay down the fire over towards the players there from Godabus. But of course now they're not giving him any chance to get that raise in. The players just turning up the heat, turning up the pressure, coming in bit by bit, wave after wave, being absolutely relentless. And Coffin now is the last remaining hopeful for his squad. Coffin now just trying to boost it up. Let's see, will he get wrecked by wrecked? Or will Render and Bubbles get the hits in as well? Oh, the players there from Genocide also now popping in a quick few hits of their own. Let's see, will Coffin be able to get the jump here? No points for the team just yet. No kill points just yet. I'm kind of hoping for his side that the team just rotates off and leaves him be. Well, it seems like that is the situation or the case there. So well done to Coffin He might get sent into a coffin pretty soon, but we'll find out, of course. That zone now shifting up, heading down in towards the south. Let's quickly jump up into the final four, as they are definitely not making it up into the final four just yet. Up comes Joe. Ooh, Caesar in a little bit of trouble. Yep. Definitely not getting into the final four. In fact, they go out in 17th place. Alright, so, well, a few more teams up in the north here actually now just trying to get their spot in the zone. Off their heads all over the place. A little bit of a fight now coming in for the players here from the Unknown Sovereigns and Jin. Let's call them Jin. Jinchuriki. I'm probably saying it wrong, but whatever. Let's see now. Mr. BWM. Yeah. This is Skilu. Alright, alright, alright. Got a few more hits coming in the kill feed there as well. Let's see. Dead aim. Trying to get a few hits on end, but the shots coming up from the side. Beautiful third party there from Shuku Hydra. Just keeping a watchful eye now. Flash trying to rotate on up. Two weapons just focus on his position. But of course that could distract them from the team right on the side here. So they're now attempting to get the res in on their teammate, but Shuku is not wasting any time. They're starting to push right on up towards them. The Unknown Sovereigns also still just hanging on for dear life right there in the blue zone. Fortunately, it's only the first one, first wave, so they can pretty much survive that if they've got meds. And they do. Alright, so, well, let's jump up to Tiger and see what they're going to get up to. Trying to pop in a quick few hits. There we go, one down. Almost gets the second one. Hydra now trying to move on up, out in the open. That's definitely a new approach. Pays off to a certain degree, I guess. But of course, well, yeah, they're down to the last remaining player. And of course, Flash comes in and sends them off right back into the lobby. 14 teams now remaining. You can see a lot of the teams, of course, concentrated over towards the eastern side of the zone. Looking at the west, we've only got two teams. We've got the Rotators and the XENO team. So they've pretty much got quite a bit of access to the zone. No apparent need to worry about much, but of course, well, if the Rotators rotate like this, XENO is gonna shoot them. Yep, there comes the first few hits. Ah! And an absolute massacre. Overwatch now getting a little bit of Overwatch here, while healing up at the same time. Death now, of course, moving up, but Roach finds the angle, sends him packing, and now everything is up to Death. Oh, yeah, no contest. DED down and out, off they go, but of course now the teams here on this eastern side all starting to head on up into that zone. As we can jump on up to see what is going on. We've got the Reds team moving about, trying to secure their compound. Got a lot of teams moving in. We've got the Aces, as you can see, coming in from that northeastern side. We've got the Genocide team on the east. Got another team up on the hill, that being the Sync Squad. Ooh, the Aces actually now taking a little bit of an engagement, putting some shots into the players there, of course, from the Hidden Leafs. It's capitalizing on a little bit of the great gatekeep as they try to get on up into zone. Cash now, of course, being the last remaining player. Let's see, will he make it up in one piece? The Aces now just up ahead. They've tasted blood. They want some more. Will they find the hits? Stay tuned in the next episode. Yeah, that one. Right, so there we go. Kesh now running up. Shuku also now taking a few spot shots. Ooh, that's of course right up in the blue zone. A lot of blue zone fighting. Tiger now alongside Flash here, trying to find those last finishing blows into the team there from the Unknown Sovereigns. They've got Titus and Psychedelic. Ooh, they've got them in the crosshairs, but of course, well, that means if you can see them, they can see you. So down goes Psychedelic. Titus now trying to get that res in. Surely hope that Psycho's got some meds on him, because he's really gonna need them. Otherwise, he dead. Let's see, will he be able to make that heal up in time? Up comes the players from Shuku trying to push on in. Flash now, right there at the tuk-tuk. Oh, sends a nade up right to Titus. Oh, just pulls back in time. Man, that was close. Few more shots coming up here from Tiger. You can see that the map now starting to get lit up by the players from Res once again. Oh, nice shot in the window. Double whammy. Tiger just letting it rip. Just putting in hit after hit. I almost said some other words. But of course, the players here from Res now just moving up on... Oh! The players there from God Abyss. They got sent off into the Abyss as Mr. Holgan Power finds that last hit. Sends them packing. Whew, that was a close one. Right, let's jump up to Genocide. As you can see, they're now battling it out with the aces. So everyone now just trying to get on up into zones. You can see Blue Zone once again on the move. Got 3 teams situated in zone. The players there from XENO also now just making entry as well, coming in from that far southern side. Or southwestern side, whatever. Way off in the distance. The aces now trying to inch their way forward, trying to get on up into that zone. But of course, Cash now also coming in with a little bit of a late rotation, trying to find their way on in. The aces now keeping a very watchful eye on Genocide. Shuku still alive now, just trying to get on out of the blue zone, trying to find their way up in towards zone. Let's see, will Lucky be lucky and find a few shots in on Genocide. Cash now also just off in the distance, could actually be taken out in the process. Ooh, the shots now flying in here from Dillygaff. Oh, the hits flying up from Lucky. Down goes Joe. Get Tyrant just on the edge. Oh. So Lucky actually not in the best position. It seems pretty open. Ah. To Puppy. Is now a dead puppy. Tyrone now just trying to tap off a quick few shots with his Mark 14. Dillygaff. And Lucky comes in with a clutch shot. So once again, just popping them off from the side there. The aces now just getting those thirsts in. Lucky now trying to move up as well. Let's see, will Cassie be able to pop in these hits? Ooh, not really leading the shot there. Shooting behind Lucky instead of in front of him. No pressure, just everyone watching you. Shots there from Lucky just flying in. You see, oh, the blue zone being victorious once again. GG to the blue zone, getting some beautiful hits in. But of course, the players here from Fate now starting to push on up, heading straight on over towards the players, as you can see just up ahead there from TEAMsync. So we've got a Potato and a Shinu. And a lot of sinking in between. Fortunately, they do have the zone. But of course, now the players here from Shuku can't really say the same for them just yet. They got Flash and Tiger trying to find their way on up. Flash taking a quick 5-minute break, trying to reload his M249 in the process. Well, he attempted a reload. We don't know whether or not he was successful in the process. But of course, the players there from XENO just tapping the hits into Res. I see Leonidas getting knocked out in the process. We got Heineko and Go up on the hill. Ooh, Kesh now still moving on up. Oh, beautiful hit coming in. A little bit of a potato move there, but either way, got the hits going. It was very in sync with those shots. Let's jump up here to MuFFiA. Oh, down goes Draco right there. Sounds so weird to say something that sounds almost exactly like my name, but whatever. Beautiful shot by Devil. So you got Shaw and Dill now also just moving up, trying to see if they can find these players up ahead. That, of course, being the players from Fatal. Ooh, they're getting pretty close. Devil, of course, now quickly getting that first in. CK now also just pushing across the river. Inching forward, just trying to come up right behind the players there from Fatal. Still now just making absolute perfect use of that rock. A little bit of dancing back and forth. Up comes Kobe. Oh, the rock didn't do everything there. But of course, up they come once again. Ah, MuFFiA just finds the hits right in and sends Kobe into the lobby. Speaking of lobbies, here's Lobby making a quick dash for it. See Shuku now coming under fire as well. Let's quickly jump up to Shuku to see what is cooking on their front. Ooh, Alpha now just lying in wait with that Mark 14. Tapping away. Ooh, got a nade incoming. Run! Up comes yet another one. Oh, well played by the Smully Shark. I think you misspelled your name, but whatever. All right, 7 teams remain. Let's see. So Cash is in zone. XENO is in zone. Got the rest squad just holding up on that northwestern corner of the circle. And of course now MuFFiA on the approach, trying to find their own way into that zone. Let's quickly jump up here to Devil, see what they've got cooking for us. Cash, of course, just up ahead. Screen going the wrong way, but of course, either way, the players are going to find these hits. Cash now dropping right down. The shots now coming in there, as you can see, from the Fatal Squad. Ooh, a little bit of a thirst. Yes, come on. Oh, yes. Dillygaff now coming up with a hit. Show now just on the opposite end, but of course, the players there from Fatal also now moving on up into position. Oh, and he clutches it out. Well done, well played. Nice little steal right there. Ooh, down goes the players there from Zany as well, getting sent right on back into the lobby. Aces, very low on health, as you can see. So Lucky, not too lucky at the moment. He's caught in the blue zone, out in the open, trying to run on up into zone with no cover. Ooh, unlucky. But up comes the rest team. Once again, you can see them now just scouring the area, trying to see if they can find any potential movement, any potential angles, and just pop those hits off. 3 teams remain. This, of course, being the players from Fatal. Oh, XENO and the rest squad. Roach getting hit in the process. So Lobby and Insane now moving up right alongside them, trying to find their way on up in towards zone. Ooh, the XENO team now in a little bit of an uncomfortable predicament. Rez on the one side, we got Insane and Lobby just pushing in on them as well, coming in from the southeastern side. Ooh, but the nades find their way. Sends them backing. Lobby now. Oh, needs to make a decision. Where's he gonna hide? Because, yeah, he doesn't have enough angles. Heineko getting caught on fire. Then Molly now just catching him in the process. You see him just jumping all over the place. Oh, Nugget. Getting caught in a less desirable position. There we go. Blue zone closing in. XENO needs to move. Fatal needs to move. Rez now in a super OP spot. Ah, Lobby just manages to make it up into some hard cover. But of course, well, it's not enough cover. The Rez team just finding those angles, sending them right back on in. Holgen Bauer now moving up. The XENO team now just getting trapped in the building. Full squad now trying to stay alive. They've got 20 seconds of life left. Let's see, will they be able to clutch this one out and find the necessary bravery or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, Jigsaw comes in with a hit in on Devil. Nugget find yet another hit, and everything is now down to a Roach and a Heineko. Distance cousin of Heineken. Ooh, blue zone. They're gonna be dead. Ah, down they go. Roach is still alive. Oh, Blue Zone just eats them alive, and down they go, getting sent right on back into the lobby. So well done to the Reds team, picking a very favorable position in that zone, and of course capitalizing on that, finishing their play with 12 kills. XENO coming in second place, finishing off there with 6 kills. Then of course we got the players coming in from Fatal, finishing in third place with 6. We got the Aces finishing up in fourth place, coming in with 10 kills. We also have the Hidden Leaf team then in fifth place with 3 kills. We've got Smolly, Shake, and teammates finishing up in 6th place with 2. I don't know what the team, I forgot, they don't have tags. We've got MuFFiA in 7th, finishing up with 5 kills. Of course, the players there from Shuku coming in 8th place, finishing off with 12 kills. Wow. All right, then we've got the players here from TEAMsync in 9th place with 3 kills. We got the players also then from Destiny finishing up in 10th place. We got the Genocide team finishing in 11th with 3. We got the God Abyss team in 12th place, finishing their play, as you can see, of course, with 10 kills as well. Then we've got the Unknown Sovereigns finishing in 13th with 1. We got the Rotators finishing in 14th. We got the players coming in from that team whose name I'm struggling to say, Jinchuriki, whatever. That team in 15th. We've got Freeze in 16th. We got the Final Four, not in the Final Four, but in fact in 17th with 2. We got the Escapades in 18th place. We got the players from the Mortify Assassins finishing up in 19th place. Then we got another team here in 20th place, finishing off with 3 kills, that being Manu, Fatty Boy, Empire, and Co. We got Robotnik and teammates finishing up in 21st place there with 1. We got the players from the Agent eSports team finishing up in 22nd place with 1 kill. We got Indra and Co. finishing up there in 23rd place with 2 kills, and Halo being the first team sent back into the lobby. Alright, so, well, there we go. There we have it. That brings us to the end of our second match of the evening. Of course, next up, we're heading on over in towards the Miramar map. So, be sure to stay tuned. And, of course, well, if you haven't yet considered hitting that subscribe button, please do so. It really helps out the channel. Leave us a like and, of course, give us your predictions for the next upcoming round. But, yeah, without much further ado, we'll see you guys back in a short few. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right, so we're heading on up into our final match for this evening, heading straight on into the Miramar map. So yeah, it's a little bit of a bigger map. We had the smallest one just before the Sanhok one, so it's going to be interesting to see what the teams are going to be doing. You know, nice little bit of a mix up, changing things up, changing up the maps, and of course the size and the strategies which the teams need to kind of then employ to get you know, the result they want. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting to see what the teams are going to be doing, and of course, just waiting for everything to get loaded up so we can jump straight on up into the action, take you straight on into the flight path and see what is going to be happening there. Just waiting for the thing to get started. Oh yes, it's waiting for me. I forgot. It's what happens when I forget that I'm hosting the room. I'm sitting here waiting for someone to push the start button, and meanwhile I'm waiting for myself to push the start button. But either way, the match has started thanks to the start button. So we're going to be heading on over in towards Miramar, seeing what the teams are going to be doing. And of course, speaking of the teams, let's have a quick look. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, we've got the Aces, of course, over in slot 2. Once again, we've got the players there from Resurrection over in slot 3. We've got the players from HIDDEN over in slot 4. We, of course, have Euphoria Elite over in slot 5. We've got the team there from the Coochie Kings over in slot 6. ESCAPADES over in 7. We've got Freeze in 8. We've got the Mortify Assassins over in 9. Over in 10, we've got the team from Halo. We've got the Raptor Squad over in 11. We've got MuFFiA over in 12. In 13, we have Final 4. In 14, we have the players, of course, from fatalEsports. We've got XENO over in slot 15. The HIDDEN nLEAF team in 16. Then we've got the players from the Unknown Sovereigns over in 18. In 19, we've got Zany Aura. In 20, we've got Genocide. We've got Shuku over in 21. We've got the players, of course, from TEAMsync in 22. In 23, we've got the Rotators. We've got Godabus over in 24, and then Destiny Gaming over in slot 25. The flight path coming in just north of Val del Mar, and of course heading over to that far eastern side of the map. Of course, as you can see, the flight path is a little bit more towards the south for this round. Nothing major, nothing crazy, but of course still giving quite a bit of access to the players to those northern regions. They won't necessarily be able to reach all the way up to La Cabrera, but hey, you never know. They might very well attempt that and try to push up as far north as they can. But of course, we'll see where these teams are going to head on out into. But of course, as per usual, I'm saying, of course, a lot today. But either way, let us know in the chat. Give us your predictions. Who do you think is going to be clutching it out on this Miramar map? Which of these teams are you here to support? Show us some love, and well, let's see how they fare. Maybe they might get on up into the Final 4. That's actually one thing I'm waiting for. Waiting to see the players from Final 4 actually making it up into the Final 4. I think that will be pretty interesting to witness. But in the meantime, let's jump up into Chumasera, right? Yes, Chumasera. Got the players, of course, making their way around, this being the players from HIDDEN eSports, and right there on the opposite end we've got the players from the Raptor Squad. So two teams dropping in fairly close proximity. So we got the Dwarf, we got the Elephant, and we got the Logan for the Raptor Squad. Let's have a look at the rest of the map. Well, Monte Nuevo, we've got 4 teams actually moving into position right over there. So let's see. Ooh, also up in San Martin. It looks like it could be pretty spicy. Just look at that spread. That zone, of course, now moving up to the north as well. There we go. Zany already getting things started. Popping off those first few hits. Lots of spiciness. Let's see if we can jump on into the spot over here. This, of course, being the players, as you can see there, from the Coochie Kings. Ooh, the Escapades actually popping in a few hits off their own. Oh no, that's going over towards the players from the HIDDEN nLEAFs. That should be over there. Right. Alright, so we're up to the Escapades. Got Mr. Bless You right here. Well, let's just call it Bless You. Because I don't know if it's a missed or miss. Or whichever way. Here we are. Here we are. The players from Hidden Leaf. Trying to see if they can find that angle on infrared. Gara, Kesh, Moon. Those are the 3 surviving players, of course. Now King has been taken out not too long ago. Ooh, things are potentially heating up over there in Tierra Bronca as well. Same can be said for San Martin and Monte Nuevo. Such a difficult decision to make which one to go for. You can see Elephant or Willy Funt getting hit in the process. Taking a few hits coming in there from the players of Agent. Then we got the players right over here. This being the squad from TEAMsync. Just trying to sink down into the floor. Trying to stay as hidden as possible. Got Freeze, of course, just off on the one side there as well. Let's quickly jump up into San Martin to see what we have. The players here from Godabis, of course, now making their way around as well. Right up ahead, we've got the team there from Zany Aura. This, of course, being Indra and Co. There we go. So they're starting to push in forward, heading up. Cautiously moving up compound or building by building. Trying to not expose their position too much just yet. Let's have a quick look. Any other positions where we might have some action? Could maybe be here with Gara. Ooh, just look at that over there as well. The Raptor Squad. Yep, let's jump up to them. Getting right on up into the mix. You see MuFFiA OP now moving up right here alongside them. We still have the rest of the squad keeping a very watchful eye from off in the distance there. So MuFFiA OP now with some OP snaking. We're not seeing any crazy engagements just yet. Ooh, speak of the devil. Up comes the hits. Let's quickly jump up into the action. The Escapades and the Hidden Leaf team going head to head. Toe to toe. There we go. Oh, up comes Infrared, the last hopeful. Will he get the clutch? Or will the Hidden Leaf get that hidden shot? And oh, nice. One down. One to go. Oh, Cash just pushing up absolutely relentlessly. Getting those hits in right there. Well done. Well played. We had another bit of action coming in the kill feed as well. That, of course, right over here in Monte Nuevo. So the players from Sync now just trying to get a little bit of an angle here. Got Looney, of course, now hidden behind the wall. Got Corona just patiently waiting. So Looney now trying to capitalize on the limbs that are stuck out from the wall. You can see the players here from Freeze now also coming under a little bit of fire, taking a little bit of damage. So we got Demon and Nova getting those hits. Oh, Maddox and Go goes down as Roach just like strafes around the corner and just pops those hits right in. A few more shots, of course, as you can hear. Ooh, San Martin also starting to light up bit by bit. So again, nothing crazy, no major insane engagements just yet. But of course, the players here from Godabis now just moving on up, trying to get the jump on the Zany Aura squad. So Zany actually just culling the players here, taking them down to 2. So we've got Bubbles and Render left. Let's see, will they be able to hold off the attack as the players here from Zany try to move on up into position. Oh, there we go. Nice little sneak peek. Up comes Smiley Shake. I called him Smelly Shark before. Same person. That one. He's coming. Up comes the Smelly Shark. See, all the letters are there. Not really, but yes. Let's see. Will they get it? Will they get it? They're really trying up on the edge here. We got Render and Bubbles, of course, holding up on that top floor. Oh, Render with a little bit of Overwatch. Bops a quick few shots into the Smelly Shark. Shikigami. Shikigami. Let's see what we have. Any cheeky shots coming in from this front. Render and Bubbles still just holding up on the top floor. Ooh. So Sync popping a quick shot into Potato. Roach now also getting hit in the process. Bubbles. Ah. So close. Let's quickly jump up to the side here. We've got two teams also pretty close. This being the team here from Destiny. Right there alongside the players from Mortify. Ooh. Looney now coming in with a few more hits. So Xeno, sorry, rather really lighting things up. Doesn't seem like we've got much happening over here just yet. Let's see if we can find that action with the Xeno squad. Please hold. Please hold. There we go. What? No. This one. Take us there. There we go. Ooh! What? No. Oh, that was a fat rip. Wow. Yeah. I'm not gonna say much about that. You can kind of... Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Well done. Well done. High level of skill coming into fruition right there. The players from Destiny now keeping a very watchful eye on the Mortify Assassins just up ahead of them. Let's see, will they find the angles, find the hits? Ooh, there we go. Jelly putting some shots into Striker. Got Vixen and Co also now just off on the side. So a few shots now coming in. Ooh, the Smelly Shark actually getting hit. Ooh, they got their hits in. Ooh, let's jump up. There might be some bit of action here. Let's see, will Render get anything done? Will the Smelly Shark? No, the Smelly Shark is down. Ooh, Psycho gets a hit in. So that's Euphoria. And the players from the Unknown Sovereign. Shikigami. Let's see, will they find any hits? Render now just holding on. He's activated his full gecko mode. As you can see him just clinging to the wall here. Trying to survive. Let's see, will the gecko strats pay off? Will he be able to clutch it out? Oh, we can just see those hits in the kill feed just lighting it up. Oh, down goes the players from the Unknown Sovereigns. 19 teams in play. Someone's gonna find him soon. All the leaning and peeking. So far, Gecko mode is paying off. I gotta say. It's paying off. Ooh, but that might give away his position. Well, that and his weapon that's kind of sticking out through the wall. Have you ever wondered what full Gecko mode looks like? Well, here we have it. The Smelly Shark now. Ooh, Smelly Shark has spotted him. Let's see, will he get this nade in or blow himself up in the process? No. Right, so the players there, of course, from the Raptor squad also now getting a quick few shots in on Agent. Man, I don't want to leave this. I want to see this gecko. Ooh, elephant popping in quick few shots. Let's jump away. Quick. Quick. Oh, there we go. All right, so up comes the Raptor squad. Setting off a few utilities. Oh, the gecko got killed. Indra killed the gecko. No. Well done. All right, so, well, the players here from the Raptor squad. Ooh, trying to get those angles in on the players here from Agent. Sending a beautiful nade on up right towards them, forcing them to just spread out. But of course, now the shots start flying in. No clear angles. Up comes yet another one from the dwarf. Misses the shot. Ooh. Kill feed is just going absolutely ham. Let's try and find a good, decent spot to go to. As you can see, the teams, yeah, they're making it pretty difficult to choose a spot. So I'm not going back to San Martin because they are gecko killers. But of course, let's jump up here over towards the Mortify Assassins. Oh, trying to find those angles in on Destiny. See Bunny just swinging things away. Finds the hit in on Goffin. Well done. Sapphire now just hiding behind a rock out in the blue zone. Trying to make a quick dash over towards Coffin. Will it pay off? Oh, the hits just fly on in. Fortunately, there's a bit of hard cover in the way. Extra little bit of cover to utilize. But of course, let's jump up to the final four. They are still trying to get on up in towards the final four. And the official dog gets knocked out. Caesar now trying to go in for that res. You can see Nugget rotating up the left. Jigsaw following suit. See those shots coming in anytime now. Sapphire getting sent back. So the Mortify team just letting it rip and ending it for them right there. There we go, Nugget. Sneaking up the side once again, getting the knock in on the official dog. And of course, with that, the whole squad from the final four gets sent on back. They're not even in the first four teams to go out. Really difficult name that to make something with. But of course, either way, here we've got a Halo now, keeping a watchful eye on the players just up ahead. That, of course, being the Hidden Leaf team. But FaZe and Go, ooh, right there on the opposite end. We got AD now moving up. We got Gara moving up. The shots flying in from Ziggy. Down they go. Kesh comes in with a little bit of a retaliation there. Just pops the hits right on in. Moon now moving up as well. Ziggy caught in a bit of trouble, taking a few hits. Here we go. Mincer now getting some justice there for our gecko friend. Sending the players back into the lobby. Some players, not all of them. Oh, there we go. FaZe now coming up right behind Kesh. Finds a beautiful angle. Got Moon still remaining off in the distance. Up comes Moon now, just rotating along the edge. Let's see, will Moon be able to get this? FaZe has got kind of like an approximate idea of where Moon is. You see those nades, of course, now getting sent off in those directions. Also looking at the minimap, so far it seems like Moon has been able to rotate around without being spotted. Let's see, will Moon get the clutch? With FaZe and Ziggy. Ooh, well, no time to wait. The blue zone has moved on in. Here they go. It is showdown time. Head starting to fly up. Oh, no. Down goes Moon. Right back into the lobby. Let's quickly jump up into the rotators here. We can see the players there from Rez now also just putting in a quick few shots over towards the Shuku team. But up comes Death. In fact, the whole squad is still alive. Right here alongside the players, as you can see, of course, they're from the Coochie Kings. We can jump up to Skuku. Two players remain, Tiger and Akib. Up comes the nade now, just forcing them to move. Fortunately, that was only a smoke. So they flinched on that bluff. But Leonidas now using that opportunity to move on in. Oh, finds a quick few shots. Taking a few hits in the process. Down goes Saiga. Keep now just trying to survive. Sends off a quick one over towards Leonidas. Oh, up comes Nugget once again. In with a sneak attack. And brat, down he goes. Well done. Well played. Nugget with all these little nuggets of entertainment. Thank you so much, Nugget. Well done. Right, jumping up over towards the players here from Agent. As you can see them, of course, now just making their way around. Running off into the sunrise in the distance. We've got MuFFiA also now heading on up as well. Ash being the last remaining player. Finding some very interesting ways of parking his bike over here in Hacienda del Patron. It's not every day that you see parking like this. But of course now the players here from the Raptor Squad also moving in. Let's see, will Ash be able to hold on? No! Olifant sends him right back. Let's quickly see, do we have any action over here with the Zany team? And right there alongside the players from Euphoria. Nope, nothing just yet. Let's jump up over to Genocide. Got a few hits, 2 players remain. We got Tupapi and Kasi, whatever. Casey, down they go. Right, so one more. 1 player remains for Genocide. That, of course, is Tupapi over here. Oh, he's getting pushed. Up comes Lobby. Lobby wants to send him back into the lobby. Up comes Insane as well. Oh! Yeah. A little bit of a oops right there. So we've got 12 teams remaining now. Oh, there we go. The players here from Mortify Assassins popping off a quick few shots as well. Just trying to get in some knocks. Players from Fatal trying to rotate on in towards zone. We got Zizu. Ooh, Kobe going in with those hits. Oh, down goes Zizu. Beautiful shots. That's one of the things I love about Miramar. Is you think you're hiding, but you're not hiding enough. Vixen also now getting hit. Oh, drop down. Here we go. All right, so, well, 12 teams remain. You can see a few of them still on the far western side, trying to find their way on up into that zone. But, of course, now we've got the players over here, of course, from Halos, trying to find their way on in, actually rotating up right into Cruz del Val. Right here, where we can see the players now just trying to survive. So, good Bunny up ahead. They're trying to come in on the short edge of the zone. So far, so good. No real heads flying up towards them. Right, so the players from Fatal actually starting to move on up into towards zone. We've got the Raptor Squad also now just trying to gain entry into zone. Logan with a little bit of an early jump, but he seems to come off of that one 100% okay. All right, let's jump back over towards the players here from Zany. As you can see, them are also trying to make their entry into that zone right here alongside the players from Ace. Up comes the Smelly Shark right up ahead. Spotted Lucky up on the hill. Lucky sends one off. Oh, Smelly Shark gets the hit in. Kobe gets knocked out in the process. Actually, in fact, flings himself out of a vehicle somewhere. Oh, down goes the Smelly Shark and the squad gets sent into the lobby. Up comes Leonidas now alongside the rest of the rest team. But the Rotators also now coming under a little bit of fire, as you can see just off in the distance there. The players, of course, here from the Euphoria Elite team. The ones who's doing all the damage. Leonidas now ripping it up once again. Jelly getting a quick shot into death. Got Mickey now trying to move up as well. Overwatch now keeping Overwatch, but there's no one in sight. Aside from the players of Agent right over here on the edge. Or the ledge. Whichever you want to call it. But there they are. Ooh, Ace is now caught in a little bit of a tough position. Down goes Nate. John just letting it rip up towards the players there from Rez. Doing quite a bit of damage, but let's see, will he be able to continue that and hold some more shots? Not the best place to be rezzing, but either way, I guess it's probably fine. TEAMsync now just letting it rip up in towards the players here from the Raptor Squad. Hit after hit, flying up all over the place. See the rest squad also taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, MuFFiA and co once again just letting it fly. The players here from Euphoria Elite. Not just testing it, pushing on up. Death now just patiently waiting. Let's see, will he get the hits? Oh, nice. Oh, gets the shot. Of course, that blue zone is starting to close in as well. They're running out of time, running out of space. MuFFiA finds the hit into Mickey. Death now trying to quickly send a nade off, trying to get that thirst going. Using up all his nades. Ooh, the Reds team now getting hit as well there by the Fate team. Fatal just doing some fatal damage to them. You see Jelly now just trying to get on up to his teammate, but of course the shots find their way on in, and MuFFiA sends him off right back into the lobby. Several hits in fact now coming in on the side here. There's the players from Fate trying to gatekeep the team here from the Raptor Squad. You can see they're taking a little bit of a split now. Lobby just holding up on the edge. Coming in with a bit of a third party peek. Finds the hits into the one. One more remains. And of course, we've got the players there from the Sync team. Also just up ahead. That zone closing in once again. Sync now taking aim over towards the players just up ahead of them. That being the players there from Mortify Assassins. Ooh, TEAMsync gets that hit in on MuFFiA. Down goes Shinu. Corona now moving up as well. Potato just there behind him, keeping a watchful eye from in the zone. Up comes Zizu, trying to move on up. The shots flying up into the vehicle. Corona running out of ammo. Oh. Vixen, of course, now pushing up as well. Potato now also starting to move on up. Oh, down goes Vixen. Up comes Bunny. Oh. There we go. Finds the hits. Down goes Corona. Potato now the last remaining player for the Sync team. Bunny now steps up. Quickly ducks back in behind the hard cover. Tries to find a few more hits. Potato now starting to push on in. Bunny now just using a beautiful third party peek here to try and find the angles. Oh, Potato gets the hits. Puts the Groz out to some good use. Now we've got Zizu just up ahead, and of course the players, as you can see there, from the Coochie Kings also trying to move on up. Ooh, Potato in trouble. Zizu finds the spray and sends Sync right back into the lobby. Right, so 8 teams remain. Got Empire now just moving on up, trying to come in behind Zizu. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one for Zizu. Players here from Agent, of course, now just trying to gatekeep this edge of the zone as the players here from the Aces try to move on in. Jelly getting hit in the process. Got a Halo now also rolling on up, just trying to get ahead of that blue zone. Not the easiest terrain to navigate through. Oh, up comes the hits. Down goes FaZe. Ziggy also succumbs to the vehicle explosion. Now let's see. Will the players here from the Aces be able to find the hits in on Agent? Professor in a beautiful spot right there in the window. TEAMsync, of course, dropping down right in front of him. Ooh, up comes the hits off the side. In fact, the players there from the Coochie Kings popping in a quick few shots with that AWAM. Up comes TEAMsync now moving in on Agents. Professor taking full advantage of his position, letting the shots fly. Dilligaff really low on health. Oh, down he goes. Professor finds those last few shots. Of course, now the players here, as you can see from Fate, trying to pop in a few hits over towards the last remaining player there from Mortify. Zizou now literally running for his life. But of course, he needs to run into zone. A few shots now flying up there from Fate, straight over across towards the players here. As you can see, the Coochie Kings now trying to find their way up into zone. Empire and Sandstorm now just pushing on up. Oh, man, that was a tough one. Empire still alive. Don't know for how much longer, but they need to find their way up into zone. Good agents now pushing up from the distance there. Oh, Zizou finds a beautiful few shots. Just letting it rip. But of course, now up comes the blue zone. Just adding that extra level of difficulty to the zone. Extra little bit of danger as well. As you can see, the players here from Agent now just letting it fly. In fact, everyone are taking engagements. Oh, Elephant now also tries to step on up, but down he goes. Kobe out in the open. Shots flying up in towards his direction. Let's see, will he be able to avoid the hits? Oh, so many shots. Zizou also now caught out in the blue. Down goes Zizou. And of course, two teams remain. This being Fate and the players from Agent. The Agent now just trying to find those hits in over towards Insane and Draco as they're trying to hold that front there. But of course, now Professor and Gyro, they're slowly but surely creeping forward. Death Boy staying true to his name, getting knocked out. We've got Gyro now also just trying to get a little bit of an advantage here. So 2v4 moving up into the final zone. So up comes Fate. Tempting Fate as they push forward straight over towards the players here from Agent. Professor now starting to take aim over towards Draco. Finds a few hits, but of course now Kobe and Lobby rushing up the side. Up they come. Insane now also following suit. Oh, down goes Professor and everything is now riding on Gyro. Let's see if we'll be able to find it. Oh, just pulls back in nick of time. Very low on health. Oh, he's going to try and risk it with no health. Yep. Heal. Alright, so well done to Fate. They got that lovely chicken dinner alongside 16 kills. Well done. Of course, the players there from Agent coming in second place with 2 kills. We also have the Mortify Assassins finishing off in third place with 10 kills. Then we also have the squad there from... well, this was Manu and Co. I can't remember where they're from. Oh, the Coochie Kings. There we go. Coming in 4th place with 1. We have the Raptor Squad finishing up in 5th place with 3 kills. We've got the Aces in 6th place finishing off with 7 kills. And of course, we've got a Halo in 7th with 3. We've got the players there from, I think, Euphoria Elite. Yep, there we go. Finishing up in 8th place with 8 kills. Then we have the team from TEAMsync finishing with 5 kills in 9th place. The Rotators in 10th place with 1. We have the rest team finishing up in 11th place with 8 kills. We've got Indra and Co. That is from Zany finishing up in 12th place with 5 kills. Genocide finishing up in 13th place. MuFFiA coming in 14th place. Shuku finishing up in 15th. We've got the HIDDEN n:LEAF team finishing with 4 kills in 16th place. Final 4 finishing up in 17th. We got the players, of course, from Destiny Gaming finishing up in 18th. Then the team from God Abyss in 19th place. We also have the players here from the Unknown Sovereigns in 20th. We got XENO finishing up in 21st with 3 kills. We got Freeze finishing up in 22nd place. And then, of course, the ESCAPADES finishing up in 23rd place with 1 kill. So yeah, there we go. There we have it. That is now the final end of the evening. Yeah, that brings us to, yeah, the end. I've already said it. Whatever. I'm getting myself confused. But whatever. Here we are. Here we are. That is pretty much a wrap for the evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you for all the teams for participating. If you haven't yet considered subscribing to the channel, please do so, as it really helps us out. But of course, yeah, big shout out going over towards Tonino Lamborghini for sponsoring this. And yeah, we'll see you guys back again in the next one. Be sure to get those registrations in. We're gonna hit up that last show the ad one more time just because we can, and it's a cool ad. And I don't know what else I need to say about it, but yeah, either way, here we go. See you guys back in the next one. Have a fantastic evening.